Hey scrapbookers, it's me, Katie Scott, and I'm back with an actual scrapbook video. I actually lost a bunch of YouTube subscribers because I've been making, just trying an experiment doing video scrapbooking. It was discussed on the last paper clipping roundtable, so I hope I earned some of them back with this video. We're going to be doing this sketch. It's 3 in a row. And you barely need a sketch for it, but here it is. It's mostly to the top. Whoops. It's from Scrapbooks, etc. And let's just see. You're going to just need 3 portrait 4x6 photos. So I have 2 options. This was a Taylor Swift concert that I went to with my daughter, and this was our pet duck. And I think I'm going to go with Taylor Swift because I have already scrapbooked the duck, but I haven't done the Taylor Swift concert yet. So what I need first is just a background piece of paper, and I really think it can almost be anything. A lot of times in these situations I just use either paper that I don't like or the back of a paper just so it's white. So I have a bunch of pattern papers. Oh, there's my family. I'm just going to shut the door so I can actually make this video because I haven't made one this week because it was my daughter's birthday and we've been super busy. So this may not be my best example of I'm back, but I'm back. And so I'm just over here grabbing a piece of white cardstock because I think that will be easy. So, sorry. But, yeah. I've been not really scrapbooking for the past couple of days because I've just been super busy with all of the birthday things. So I think this is how, yeah, I think I'll do it like that. I sort of like this in the middle though. Yeah, I do. Okay, so what I like to do is adhere step down. I sort of know where it's going to go. That way I can just keep making decisions. And that is a theory that I've taken from improvisational comedy, and it's a concept called yes and. So every single thing your partner or your sketch if there's more than one of you, your sketch team says during an improvisational comedy sketch. And so I'm not trying to be funny, I'm just trying to take the techniques that make improv work. And one of them is everything your partner says, you accept. And so you say, like, we're going to the Taylor Swift concert. Yes, and when we get there, we're all going to learn to play guitars exactly like Taylor Swift. Yes, and then we'll become famous musicians. Yes, and then we'll tour the world. Yes, and then we'll, develop spaceships so we can go on a tour of the whole galaxy. And so that's like how improvisational comedy, the yes and concept works. I don't think I have that completely straight. I do want things to be straight. But what I don't want to do is agonize over decisions or say, oh, but we don't know how to play guitar. Maybe that would take like a long time and we wouldn't actually become world famous musicians. And rocket science is really different than guitar, so I don't think we can do that. That's not what you do in improv comedy. You just keep saying yes and so the same with scrapbooking. If you just keep saying yes, these are going here, and it's nice to have a sketch. But if you just keep saying yes, then you can keep on going. And so the next thing I'm going to do here is, because we have some border strips, and because this was the red tour, I'm just grabbing this. It was on my, I have a cart with a couple of I have a couple of scrapbook videos where I show my scrapbook space, and one of the things I have is, okay, so this isn't going all the way to the edge, which kind of bugs me, but I have some page protectors that are less than 12 by 12, So this is going to go in one of them. Yeah. That's what's going to happen to that. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, anyways, I have like a life-size Clip It Up. So I just pulled this little border sticker thing off that. And you could use washi tape, and I think I will. I have some other washi tapes kind of close by here. So here's a red one with polka dots. So this was Taylor Swift's Red Tour. And that, it reads more orange to me than red. I don't think I'm going to use that one. Let's see how this one goes. That one could work. So in the sketch, they've got like a border, and then they've got kind of something maybe even in a different color with the title, and then another strip. But I'm just gonna, I think I'm just gonna leave it like this. Oops. And leave it as a mostly white layout, which my inclination is not to do that, but I think it's very trendy right now. Oops, sorry. Excuse my reach. Because I think what happened was when I got into scrapbooking, creative memories was a thing, and I didn't like it. And well, anyways, they had the white page protectors, and so when you would go to the craft store or read the magazines, they would all kind of encourage you to use pattern paper as your background. And I think as a result, people who started scrapbooking when I started scrapbooking kind of shy away from the white as a background, but it's actually pretty cool when you use white as background. So I think I'm just going to use that and not. So now I am thinking about my title. I'm thinking about what kind of embellishment I'm going to use here, and I do have the tickets from the show in my project life, and I'm actually going to leave you once again. And I record my videos in real time, so I don't speed them up or anything, mainly because I don't know how to do that. So, and also because I want you to see how long it actually takes me. So I'm just finding the tickets. I know I have them close by here. I'm just trying to, here we go. Taylor Swift. Okay. I actually have the ticket. Ta-da! And I think what I will do, oh, I wish I didn't put that there. Let me just see if I can pull this up a little. Not really. It's coming up, but it's wrecking the page underneath it. I'm going to go for it anyways. See how that works out, because I can always cover it up. Oh, it looks horrible. Yeah, it's like that really came apart pretty badly. Can you see that? Look. Right there. Yeah, not so great, but I'm not worried. What I'd like to do is put this here, and then so that other part's just going to move down underneath. So my rule about sticking things down, like pick it and stick it, and saying yes and, does apply, but occasionally I will tear something up and stick it back down. But the drawback to that is sometimes I wreck it a little, and because of that, I think it's actually a positive encouragement to pick it and stick it. But, you know, sometimes you really do want to switch things around a little bit, and even so, like, I'm not hemming and hawing and going to do this again. I hope. I hope I don't do that. If I do, then I don't know. I change my mind a lot, I guess. But what I would like to do is spend as little time as possible agonizing over decisions about scrapbooking and where to put things on a page, because you know what? It's just not all that important in the grand scheme of things. So it's fun to embellish, and it's fun to use pattern papers and all of the scrapbooking things, but it's not fun to like spend all your time in your life picking out the exactly perfect thing that's going to go on a scrapbook page. It's just, you know, there's better things to do, I think. Okay. I kind of like this, except it feels a little bit heavy. But now I've got this craziness to cover up down here, so I think I'm going to just add a little bit, because we were out kind of late, and these look like tickets, so I think that works. Let's just try to line that up. Oh, I'm doing a horrible job of this. It's okay. Alright, it's not my best work, but that's okay. I would like to find a piece of washi for the top here, and I'd almost like to find another piece of washi for right there, and then have my title in here, and then the paper is a little damaged there, but I almost think I'm going to leave it, because this is torn, and I don't know, why not? Let's see what else I have. As far as colors of washi tape. Now, I don't have a ton. Like, I'm not one of those who has, like, a bazillion washi tapes. But I probably have a good 20 washi tapes, I would say. So, that's still sort of a lot. Okay. I'm going to add this right here. And then I want it to go under the ticket. Stick that back down and around. You know, really though, if you were a washi tape hoarder, you could almost just never have to use pattern paper ever again, because usually with washi tape, so much comes on the roll. Like, really, there's a lot on there. And if you just used white paper, you could have like all the colors of the rainbow. Plus, you could like bring it on the road and do a smash book kind of thing. I'm tucking myself into more washi tape, I think. Okay, and now I'm just looking for, I would like some yellow. I don't think I have any yellow in my washi tapes. So I have a little green, but I don't really think that goes too well. I have some numbers, which don't really have much to do with anything, but I think they could work up there just because they're, yeah, I'm going to do that. Why not? I don't think they have to have a super meaning. And they're cream and the background paper is white, and I'm not going to let that bother me. It's okay. It doesn't seem to want to go around. So, YouTubers, I guess what I'm saying is, please bear with me. I will, I'm not going to be doing the home videos all the time, but I wanted to try it because I thought it looked like fun. And also, so now I'm just really looking for a title. And then I think just a little bit of embellishment. This one's just about done. I don't think it needs a ton here. It could be girls' night, just the girls. First big concert, except the first big concert was actually with Pink. Maybe I'll write that second big concert. I don't know. I don't like that as a title. You and me and Taylor Swift. I'm thinking red. I could do that. Let's see if I have red. I think I could do. What's the name of the tour? And then with this one, I'm going to go over. And I actually have a story that goes along with this, a couple of stories. So I didn't really leave myself much room for journaling. Now, what I probably should have done is put the title above this. I think that's the ticket. And these stickers seem to be coming up much easier. And what I could do too in this space is I've got yeah, I think this works a little bit better. But I've got some Project Life journaling cards handy. And I did catch a little bit, but not very much, of that Becky Higgins thing on Creative Live. So there's red, and I know you can't really see that all that well, and I'm wondering whether I like that or not. Sometimes what I do after I've done that is I will take this silver Sharpie, and then I do this, just dots. Just to make it stand out a little bit better. Yeah, I think you can see that better, and I think what I need to do is go around the whole letter. And so I try to work a little bit quickly, but not too quickly, because I don't want to screw this up. And I find, like, it's just like when you're walking across something that's like a balance beam, you've got to be careful, but the faster you go, the better you do. Like, if you think too much about it, you mess it up. So it's good to, like, just keep moving. So we did our big fake Thanksgiving dinner today, because we do the real Thanksgiving at my sister-in-law's house, and she has like a whole ton of people, and but I just had the grandparents over, and then it's doubled as a birthday party for my daughter. But yeah, that's what I've been mostly consumed with, all things birthday this week. So I'm hoping to get some more scrapbooking stuff done over the next week or so. I have a little bit of time off from school and work, and so sometimes that means I have a whole lot of extra time. It just kind of depends on if the kids are with friends or not, or if sometimes it means that my kids, like my son, will want me to watch him play video games, and my daughter will lately want me to watch her play Legos. And so because I know they're tweens and they're growing up, I watch them. So I've spent a lot of time watching my daughter play Legos this week. So there's red, and then this is the place where the journaling is going to go. And let me just grab some journaling cards and see what's going to fit in there. Life is meant to be remembered. Okay, sure. I've got just trying to decide what kind of a color I want. These are almost they're not really white, they're kind of a more cream color, which I do have at the top. None of those are really grabbing me though. And here's a red one, but I think that's too much red. Okay, I sort of like this one because it's got I wish that was a grid in there instead of that thing. I don't know. Live out loud. kind of like this because it says loud. And it also says live, which is kind of like a concert. And it has the yellow in there. So I like the way that looks. I think I'm going to trim it a little so it just takes up slightly less space. Let's see how we go. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Adhesive. So yeah, I watched it. I think Chanel had a new video out today, and doing videos, you kind of try to notice what successful video scrapbook process video people are doing, and I think she plans more than I do, and also she speeds things up and slows things down, or not slows things down, but there's editing, and I just don't really have, the time or inclination to do a lot of editing. So if you want a super snazzy process video place, this probably isn't your best choice. Because I think I'm just an okay. I'm okay at this, but I'm not great. But it's fun. I like to make these layouts on video, and then I even like to look back at my own. And so I would recommend, if you have any issues with how long is it taking, and if you have access to a video camera and you can, watch it over again, and you probably do have access to a video camera, but access to a video camera where you can make a long video. So if it takes you an hour to make a layout, say, for example, oops, that doesn't work, does it? Let's trim that up a little too. Then I would encourage you to make a video while you're scrapbooking, and then the next time you have whether it turns out well or not, just keep the tape rolling, and then the next time you're scrapbooking and you're I don't know what to do, instead of watching a video of someone else, watch a video of yourself, and then you'll be able to kind of armchair quarterback yourself and see where you're struggling, and see where's all your time getting sucked up, and what are you spending time on that maybe doesn't work at all, and what does work and maybe you just don't realize it. It's good to look at your own process. I think there's some green down here. And now that I've almost completely covered the white, now I kind of want to completely cover it. So I think I'm going to put this green way up here. Just to cover all that white. I don't know why, I just think that would be fun. If I kind of made my pattern, if the patterns on the paper were all mostly from the washi tape. But yeah, if you watch your own process and you watch yourself struggling through a page, it's pretty interesting. Because you'll see, oh, I'm really good at that and not so good at that other thing. And it's interesting. Let's see if I can. But that said, it's nice to watch a nicely edited process video as well. And I think I've learned a lot from, especially Chanel, with the process videos. I really enjoy those. And I watch other people's process videos, but I really think Chanel, I'll say I think Shamel does the best job at process videos, in my opinion. Because she throws in design tips and she has a cute little voice. And the other thing I like about her is she works with 4x6 photos for the most part, which is something that I do. So I like that. I mean, I like her style. Just see if I'm thinking about putting a piece of washi right over this. The other thing that I've noticed that I just did is when I'm making these videos, what's happening too is that you can look and see how it looks on the screen. Like I can look up at the screen because the screen is right above me and kind of see like, oh, does that look too heavy? Does that look okay? Can I see it enough? Like when I looked at these letters on the page, I could definitely see them. There was enough contrast there. But looking at them on the screen, which is what you're watching, I can see, oh, there isn't a lot of contrast there. Like I still feel like there's probably not enough contrast there, but just looking at the layout, not on a screen, that's not obvious. So it's just a different perspective. And if you're uploading your layouts to go online, then you're going to want them to look good on a screen. Okay, just use like dime store. There's no such thing as dime store anymore, is there? But these are just like regular little hearts or stars that okay, let's see where the embellishments were. They did big embellishments on the sketch. And then they did like 1, 2, 3 little ones, but 1, 2, 3 big ones. I don't know if I have anything big and handy. Yeah, actually I do. Maybe. One thing I have is the Jenny Bolin butterfly. And it's red. Kind of feel like I should save it for something better. You ever go through that? Like, oh, I'm saving that. Let's just see how this looks like right here. Or even over the red. There. I don't know. I think I make it like it right over the Ticketmaster thing. Because you can see through it. I don't know. I'm going to risk it. Why not? I'm going to take this part off. Okay. Oops. And then, so I'm deviating sort of from the sketch in that they have it over here to the left and the title is here on the sketch. So now I've deviated from the sketch, which is just fine. I could put it up here. I don't think I like that as well. Okay, let's try right here. And I'm looking at the screen. I'm looking at it upside down, but I sort of like it like there. Like over the, and then let's look at it here. I don't know. I think I'm just going to go for it here. And now I just want to make sure it's like kind of right in the center. And I'm going to pick it and stick it. So I need something. I don't have any popsicle sticks nearby. So sometimes I'll use the end of a Sharpie pen. It works just as well. You can really see this one going down. And I'm tempted to like pull it up and see how it looks, but you know what? It's down. Some of that's down, so it's not coming up. We're fully committed here. And that's another improv, like an improv technique, is fully commit. And if you ever watch like Will Ferrell in a character, he completely commits to his characters. And that's why he's so good. Okay. You know what else I watched recently was they had like a blog. It was like a vlog hop, so it was like a video hop at 2Ps in a Bucket, which is a scrapbooking store online. But they had like 5 questions with each one of the garden girls, which was interesting. But then I watched Wilna Furstenberg's 5 questions, but then I saw in her like videos she had her scrapbooking space. What a lovely scrapbooking space she has. And she's so organized and everything's like bright and white, and she had a nice like view out her window of snow, which I'm so jealous of, because I live in Florida. Okay, there's a lot of dots here that I haven't gotten stuck down, so I'm just trying to get all those stuck down. Let's see, seems like I got most of them. Tell you what, these butterflies by Jenny Bolin are some of my favorite rub-on. Like this is my favorite rub-on of all time. Okay, I think I got that on there pretty well. It's like the coolest thing. I love it. Yeah, I do. I don't know if I love the placement of what I did, but I did it. It's done. So I have to, so I love it. Right? There's stars on this little rub-on thing, so I'm going to see if I can put a row of stars somewhere. Maybe like right up here, since we're doing kind of a centered thing. I don't know. And I think it's going to blend in with the photo. Kind of, sort of. Okay. So, I don't know if I want to do these stars or not. Let me look at the sketch again. I've deviated from the sketch kind of quite a bit now. And they have 3 stars here and then 3 little dots. I kind of am thinking I might just keep going with this centered thing and do a little row of red stars along the top. This is the kind of thing that, you know, you kind of want to get nice and straight, but I'm a little bit tired. I did the whole fake Thanksgiving thing today, so I'm just taking I seriously think I did the dishes like 5 times today. Because we had like the post-party stuff, and then just all the things from making turkey and everything, mashed potatoes and all the 1,000 things. I made my own cranberry sauce, which I did for the first time. Hadn't done that before. So I'm still thinking those letters are looking kind of horrible. I almost think it's the kind of thing where like embroidery floss could really help, but I don't have any handy. But I might do that afterwards, after I film the video. So all I need to do now is yeah, I think I'm going to. Sorry, I know, not riveting video here. But hopefully you won't unsubscribe if you're watching this. And I hope that the folks that I lost with my video blogging will come back, because this YouTube channel is meant to be mostly scrapbooking. And I know I went a little hog wild on the family videos recently, but I'll tell you, it's kind of cool to do those. But it's also time consuming, and the other thing I don't like about video over scrapbooking is it's hard to get people to watch. Like nobody, like not even my family really wants to watch. It's a little boring. Alright, I'm going to do my journaling later. I'm going to go do the embroidery floss thing here, and I will see you. I promise I'll make more scrapbook videos. So please forgive me, scrapbooking YouTuber people. Okay, I'm signing off. I'm Katie Scott. This was video number 29 of 30 days of scrapbooking videos, where I think I made something like 40-something videos. So I will have one more in this series, and then I'll think up a new challenge for myself and make some more scrapbooking videos. So please stay tuned and please subscribe. That would be awesome. Okay, bye.